Hello everyone. Today I would like to tell you a short conversation between the man and the woman. The first, the man wanted to know if the woman know how to get to the conference center. The woman replied to him, she wasn't sure, but she thought. Uh, Nancy knows she had met the new vice president. There week after, and she wanted to know if the man wanted her phone number. The man agreed with her, and he commented maybe she could give him directions. And he said he was presenting a report there the day after, and it was about how the population affects the health of people who live in big cities. The woman replied to him. She helped him presentation goes well. Number two, the woman said to the man, "See your passport permits department." The man wanted to know how long it took to get another parking permit. And he said he had gotten into an accident last night, and he thought he locked it at the accident site. The woman sorry about the fact that she could pick up a form at any library and just mail it packed to us. The man commented that wasn't too bad, and he thanked for that. Number three, the woman wanted to know if the man had changed the spark plugs in the blue van. The man agreed with her, and he said he had been going to check the brass plug first, and check the oil and battery, and then change the spark plugs. The woman replied to him she would tell he what, and she wanted to know why he didn't fit the its whole system first and then tried the spark plugs. The man agreed with her, and he said he could do that, but he wouldn't able to finish everything by today through. Number four, the man said to the woman he was really disappointed with the marketing campaign for our new product line. The woman agreed with him, and she said the product had tested well, but they wasn't selling weekly. The man suggested meeting with the advertising people and try to generate new ideas. The woman replied to him he had already called and asked them for the next day they could meet. However, it seemed like they was already on another project now. They said that they could only review the advertisement, but not have another meeting with us. Number five, the woman suggested sending a packet of ice to him. The man replied to her there was an ice machine on every floor of the hotel. The woman replied to him she had known that, part, she wasn't really in a good condition to get it herself. So she suggested delivering it to them. The man agreed with her, and he replied to her. It would be sent up to her room in a minute. Number 6. The woman said to the man the Pan-European film festival was going to be right there in several that year, and she commented she was excited. The man surprised by that, and he commented he had heard that there was also highlighting the water in independent film maker that year, and he wanted to know what did that mean. The woman replied to him, in the previous year, only the film matter who had a company that supported them was eligible for the award. But now, even the filmmaker who had no outside support would be reviewed and awarded. Um, the man surprised by that, and he commented that were fired. The man suggested switching him straight from today for the day after, because he had a really important interview the day after night. The woman agreed with him. He wanted to know who was going to be working the day after. It was Phil. The man agreed with him, and he replied to her. Phil had said yes. The woman agreed with him, and she said he had to remember that the day's menu was different from the night's menu, right? And she said he should look through the menu tonight, so that he know that what the customer might order the day after, and she would leave her mobile phone number in case he had any questions. Number 8. The woman said to the man the color of this pants wasn't what the customer requested. The man suggested missing some more than that pant was supposed to be picked up later that day. Actually, it was almost the time for the customer to come to pick it up. The woman agreed with him, and she said she would have to miss the pack up white pants, high hands, because the machine didn't seem to be working properly. The man agreed with her, and he wanted to know if the woman was fat, because if they didn't get it done on time, then they might have to give the customer another discount. And he suggested remembering how they had to do that last time. Number 9. The woman wanted to know if they put that advertisement in the newspaper by that weekend. The man replied to her for that advertisement to be put in the newspaper by that weekend. um, that had to be submitted by the Thursday. So that would be pretty hard to do. The woman agreed with him, and she commented she had forgot that Mr. Johnson need to approve it first, and he wouldn't be back from his trip until Wednesday. So she asked that I was going to have to give it another weekend then. The man agreed with her, and he said that I would have 2 days to finish um, and I could show it to him as soon as he got back. And he wanted to know she would like to give it a shot. So, number 10, the man wanted to know if the woman had a gender for the salary question. The woman disagreed with him, and she explained Laurie had tried a part she didn't have a copy yet. Um, and she said he should get the copy from her, but she wasn't in her office right now because she had taken off for lunch a couple minutes ago. The man surprised by that, and he wanted to know. She could tell her to bring the copy when she come back from lunch. Um, and he said he totally forgot that today had been our final meeting for the new sale plan. Now Mr. John had another reason to fire him. The woman replied to him, didn't worry so much. Last time she even missed the meeting, but Mr. Young couldn't care less about it. He would be okay.